Holy crap, guys. We're doing this. This is wild. Our first airport adventure in 14 months. I can't even describe how surreal this is. Real quick side note, this feels really strange, not for COVID, but for being on an escalator. We never get to take escalators. We always have a stroller. This is what traveling is like without kids? Welcome back, family travelers. We're so happy to be here. We're at the airport. We're where? Like, we're home.
We are. We have vaccines, and so now that we finally feel like we're at a comfortable state to fly again, that's exactly what we're doing. But you may or may not have noticed that we don't have kids with us. So this is an adults only. No strollers, no kids.
This is freeing.
Right? We figured it would be easiest or best go at it to be just adults. We'll get like a little taste for it and then
see what this is all like.
Yeah. We're pretty much used to like everyone wearing masks and stuff everywhere you go. So that part doesn't really feel weird or anything. I mean, it's just like a little bit nerve-wracking because when you've been at home for so long, it's just different, like different.
It's like agoraphobia.
Yeah.
So we keep telling you, wow, this is weird, this feels strange, but we're not actually saying why, just it's so surreal. The reason it's weird is because it's normal. I mean, people are wearing masks, but there's just, people are going about their day. It's a very interesting thing. I would not have expected it. Everyone's being careful with social distance, at least for the most part. We'll see what happens when you line up, but the lines for TSA were normal. It was just like it's a normal day, which is so weird.
So not everything's the same. One thing that's changed is that they auto-assign seats now. So we got seats and they're together.
We have seats together?
Yeah, that never happens.
What?
Woohoo! It's a good first go back at it.
Another thing that hasn't changed one little bit is booking our transportation and hotel and such. So we got to the airport, now we just need to figure out how to get to our hotel. And in Mexico, going into Cancun, it's much easier to hire car service than it is to, say, take a cab. And much cheaper.
Let's wipe this baby down.
Okay, first we were sitting together, and then we weren't sitting together.
And now we're sitting together.
Again. They're trying to accommodate families, which is... Some things never change.
Shuttle on the way to the hotel. Sorry we didn't film like getting off the plane and like the whole transportation experience. It got a little bit congested in there, really hot, really humid, so we didn't pull the camera out, but we are on the way to the hotel. So we haven't told you guys yet where we're staying, but we're actually staying at the Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach. It's a mouthful. But it's right at, if you're familiar with Cancun, we'll pop up a map so you can kind of see, but if you're familiar with Cancun, it's kind of like on the very corner of the 7 is what they call like the hotel zone area, and we're at the very corner of it, so the beach is supposed to be incredible. This place used to be not an all-inclusive, and it recently turned into an all-inclusive, so we're excited to get there and check it out. Come along. Ooh, Coco Bongo, now that brings back memories.
Or does it?
Or does it?
Alright, almost there. Welcome home.
Hey, thanks.
Check your temperature, please.
So far so good. We went through all the PPE, washing our shoes, sanitizing, temperature checks. They do the whole works here. They make sure everyone's definitely safe. Now we just gotta check in and see if our room's ready. Good morning. When last you saw us, we were just checking into our hotel, and we felt like we needed like a little bit of time just to recuperate after the flight here, and so we didn't film much yesterday. But today we have a whole day of checking out this resort that we're going to share with you. So we're in the room. We'll give you a room tour in a little bit, but I think first we're going to head down to breakfast because we're very hungry. It's like a little after 7 a.m. and we had this grand plan that we were gonna sleep in because we don't have the kids with us. Turns out that didn't work. We're basically the only people awake. There's no one in the pool area, so parents with kids, maybe you know what we're talking about here, but we're gonna head down to breakfast, we're gonna get something to eat, and we will catch you down there.
This elevator view will never get old. We're gonna check out the buffet. I'm really curious what this is going to be like because previous all-inclusives, the buffet was just like, oh, grab that, grab that, grab that. I don't think they let you just touch things, so I'm very curious how to see how this shakes out.
We're at the table. We ordered our beverages. I got a coffee and a green juice, and now we're gonna walk down and just see what kind of food they have and how this whole thing works. So let's check it out. You're going the wrong way, buddy.
Oh shoot. It's kind of a cool operation. Everything's now behind the plexiglass. I appreciate that. Some of that salmon, and then some of the brie. The brie, yeah. This might be the best advent of COVID. Your own private saucer. Is it a saucer? Gravy boat of salsa. It's fantastic. I don't hate it. I don't know what it is. It's very citrusy, and it's very green.
Does it taste like kale or spinach or something?
It doesn't taste like kale. Maybe a twinge of spinach, I don't know. Oh, that's the stuff of legend. This appears to be a tortilla with some sort of a pork, smoked pork, or otherwise roasted. And I have no idea, I don't taste test spiciness for sauce, and they say this is habanero, so this might be spicy. Yep, that's got some heat to it.
It's not quite the reaction I had in Japan when I tried that wasabi stuff.
Oh, it's borderline close. This is good.
Somehow I ended up with 2 plates, so
It's amateur hour, Brandon.
it looks like more than what it is, but I also got some Mexican specialties because we're here and why not. And then I think I went a little bit overboard with the cheese.
That's a lot of cheese. You're making up for it with the green juice, though.
Yes, I am, but
A nice blend.
well, I really asked for like 2 pieces of cheese, but then he gave me all this cheese, so I don't hate it because I love cheese, but I guess, you know, my breakfast is just gonna be like cheese. Nope, that's just straight cream cheese.
Another interesting thing about this kind of time to travel, we have to schedule our COVID test in order to go home. This hotel does free COVID testing, so you don't have to go out and find it elsewhere, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna go and schedule that, and then, yay! It's a nice coffee shop. They have espresso, lattes. They do serve alcohol after 11, as we just found out. So, now we wait for our coffee.
In addition to your coffee, they also have all these little snacks that you can pick up, like cookies and pastries and things. You can get cakes here, and then I think they have like sandwiches and stuff for lunch and dinner. So it's a pretty cool kind of thing, you know, just if you're like don't want to sit down and have the full experience, you can just grab it and go. But my latte is here, pretty happy about this, so all right. Welcome to our home for the next 5 days. So the room type that we have here is, originally we had actually booked an ocean view with 2 doubles because we weren't sure if we were going to bring the kids. And then when we arrived, obviously we didn't come with kids, so we asked if they had any king beds, and they upgraded us to an oceanfront king. So this is the room category we're in, but we'll just take a look and see what it looks like. So right off the door, you've got your bathroom area. It's pretty sizable. You got like tons of counter space, you know, if you brought like that much stuff. And then a nice shower in there. So, oh, there's a little seat in here, you know, in case you need that. It's your standard hotel bathroom, but it's real nice. I mean, this place is very modern, which I love. You got your closets. I don't think there's nothing super special about it.
You got 2 bags in there, and that's it. 2
Yeah,
bags.
there's actually tons of space in here, so however much stuff you bring, there'll be room for it, and a safe. There's a safe in there if you need that. One of the best features of this place, though, if we pivot over here, there's this little mini bar set up. The glasses are mine; those did not come with the room. But they gave you like some snacks, and we actually had a couple of these yesterday. So it looks like they refill them every day. Potentially dangerous, but. And then you get a Nespresso machine, which we love because we love espresso. With some espresso pods. And then let's see what's in here, because this is a fun one too. You get your own little mini fridge, and they stock it daily with beer, a couple sodas, and
Oh, toss that over. I'm thirsty.
what is this? Apple juice?
Yeah.
Apple juice. But heavy emphasis on the beer because the beer, there's 6 beers and only 2 sodas, so. But all of this stuff comes free with the room since this place is all inclusive. So you can keep on eating and drinking and they'll just refill it every day. Comfy enough for you?
Works for me.
All right, now the bedroom space. So as I mentioned in the beginning, we have a king bed in this room. They also have rooms where you can get 2 doubles if you would prefer that. And then this giant TV. Who needs this size TV in their room? I don't know, but you have a giant TV if you want to chill in your room, order some room service, and okay. And then there's a living space over here. So you got your table and
Our
chairs.
step-down living room.
Oh yes, you got your room service or whatever. So you have a place to put it. And then this little couch area. So if you want to just chill out like this and look at the view, you can do that. And then, what must be the best feature of this entire room is the balcony. This, I think we mentioned earlier, but where we're staying is like right at the corner of the 7 in Cancun, and this beach is mind-blowingly amazing. Like, one of the best beaches that we've definitely been to in the course of every time we've come to Mexico. So we're gonna show you a little bit more of that later. But I mean, if you're coming for the beach, it doesn't get much better than this. If you haven't yet seen our video that we made a while ago, how long has it been now?
That's been 1.5 years.
Yeah, probably a 1.5 years. We stayed at the Now Jade Resort during our last trip, and we did a lot of videos and room tours of that. So that was in the Riviera Maya, Puerto Morelos area. So if you want to kind of like compare Cancun to what more of the Riviera Maya style is, go check out that video too, because we did a whole thing on that.
Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. We're gonna go head down to the beach. Our friends, Jimmy and Amanda from Chubby and Away, by the way, you should check out their channel. They are awesome. They're the ones that turned us on to this, you know, the whole trip, so really excited about it. But they're doing some really great content here too, so if you want even more information than just what we're giving you, head on over their way.